Hello everyone. I hope now you can see the video and you can hear me too. Great. So welcome to this session. All right. So at the very start, let me make a humble submission, a very simple request to all my dear students. We are now more than 550 students attending this session live. So a very humble request to all of you. If I am allowed to first explain the things, first let me explain the things for which we have called this session, this webinar. And once I'm done with the explanation, then all of you are more than welcome to ask your doubts. I will give mic to you guys. You can chat through the chat box and we will be like taking everyone's doubts. We will be like, I will be trying to give the best to all of you today. But for that, there is a very small request to all of you. Please let me first explain the things for which I have come. So if all of you agree, the only thing that I would like you guys to do is to put your hands down. I'm going to disable the chat box. Those who have raised their hands, please put them down, because once I am done with the explanation part, I will then be giving you the mic, or I will then be switching on the chat box where you can ask your doubts, or you can even take mic and ask questions from me after I have done the explanation. So usually when we do our webinars in the past, whenever we have been doing such kind of webinars, they were for basically those beginners who are not even like in a position to understand what are the needs of this exam, what are the requirements of this exam, right? So today we are not going to talk about what is the style of this exam, what is the pattern of this exam, what is the syllabus of the exam, what books are to be read, how NCERT notes are to be made. Today, the prime focus is on the sources of current affairs, right? Trust me when I say this to you. Trust me when I say this to you that a single source is more than sufficient. If somebody is reading, let's say Hindu, or somebody is reading Indian Express, somebody is reading, let's say Times of India, somebody is, let's say, is reading PIB only, somebody is following, let's say, only some other institutes current affairs modules. I hope you all will understand and agree to a very basic fact that if there is an important news, if something which is very important on which we can expect a question in our exam, be it pre or be it mains, if we can expect a question in our exam on any specific fact, any specific news, so do you think that one particular source only, be it Express or Hindu or Times or Business Standard or PIB, or for that case, any professional coaching like us, do you think that anyone will be missing on it? At max, what is possible? At max, what is possible that yes, in source A, that news came on day one, whereas in other sources, it came little late. But I hope you understand that we are not preparing for this exam in one such way where we are going to, cover the entire current affair in a single day. It's a long journey. If somebody starts preparing for IAS today, they are aiming for now, at least if latest, it is 2023. Right? If you start today, I hope all of you understand this, that by starting in February 2022, you cannot aim for June 2022 to give your pre. You cannot just prepare the entire syllabus of pre, mains, and your essay paper and your optional paper in a span of 4 to 5 months. I hope you all agree to this. So if latest anyone is aspiring now, it is for 2023. And when we talk about 2023, that means we have good about 20 months from now, right? Roughly 20 months for our mains. And friends, let me tell you, a single source is sufficient. Now, why different sources are important? What is the role of these different sources? How they can be used more efficiently, and how we can complete the entire thing in lesser time with lesser effort. This is the intent of today's session. So I will be first giving you a very basic idea of different sources, different type of questions that have been asked in the past year papers. And then I will be coming to how these different sources are to be clubbed together, how you can make more efficient notes, how you can save your time and energy, and how you can get a better result for your dream, that is IAS, IPS, or other state services, right? So friends, let's first start with the idea of what kind of questions are there in current affairs, what are the different sources of current affairs, so that we understand. And moreover, we need to know that what kind of questions have been asked in the previous year papers. So if I start from 2019, right, we will have an analysis of these 3 years, 19, 20, and 21, right? So if I talk about 2019, from current affairs, pure current affairs, there were about 22 questions, right? This is about out of 100, there were 22 questions out of current affairs. On history, we had 17, on geography, 14, polity, 15, economy, 14, science and tech, 7, environment, 11. A broad breakup of the types of questions. Then in 2020, we had 18 questions from current affairs, 24 from history, 10 from geography, 17 from polity, 15 economy, 10 from science and tech, and 10 from environment. And in the recent exam, that was 2021, in the very recent exam, we had 27 questions, 27 questions from current affairs, 20 from history, 10 from geography, 14 from polity, 10 from economy, 8 from science and tech, and 11 from environment. So what we try to understand here is that if I look at the past 3 years trend, so current affairs have been almost roughly 20% or more of the total number of questions. Now, when I say current affairs, I hope you understand there is an element of current in history, in the part of culture, for example, those UNESCO heritage status sites, some temples or things which are in news in the past 1.5 year, they are part of current affairs, but they are also part of history and culture. In geography, some of the places which are in news. In polity, the amendments to the constitution, the new judgments, and some of the new policies and programs of the government of India. Then in economy, the budget, the economic survey, they become part of both the static part as well as the current part. In science and tech, the new inventions, the new discoveries, the new things which are in news, be it space, be it defense, whatever it is. And environment, obviously, yes, the new species which are to be now categorized as endangered or extinct or things like that. So every component has a current inbuilt in it. So current has to be understood along with the static part. You just cannot go and start your static part without knowing the current, and you cannot start your current without knowing the static. If I give you a small example, you are reading newspaper, you are a beginner, you have not done anything by far, let's say in economics, and you start reading your newspaper. In newspaper, they talk about inflation, and you are not aware of the entire idea of inflation. They talk about that is this inflation or is this stagflation? This is a new word for us, right? We know nothing about the repo rate, the reverse repo rate, and we are reading newspaper. Then it becomes a big challenge for us, that we are not even familiar with the things which we are reading, and we are trying to make notes out of them. Now, how can we be able to understand whether the notes that we are making are sufficient? Are they the authentic notes which are required for this exam? Or is it just an exercise in futile? We are just wasting our time and doing nothing worthwhile. So keeping all this in mind, we have planned today's session. Those who will stay with us through and through this session, they will get 1 year compilation of current affairs for 2021, from January 2021 to December 2021, 365 days of 2021. We will give you a compilation of current affairs in our Telegram group. Akshay sir, kindly share the link of this Telegram group in the chat box, so that those students who have still not joined our Telegram group, they can join it now. Here is the link. You can join the Telegram group. You can join our YouTube channel, because from today onward, you will constantly get support from our side for both current affairs and static things. We will be coming forward with many new series very soon on our YouTube channel. We will be coming up with mains answer writing complimentary for all of you, right? We will be coming up with hundreds of new things, and all these things will be complimentary. We will not be charging any fees for it. This is part of our corporate social responsibility for the students who want to prepare for this exam through self-study, right? We do have many paid courses, but that doesn't mean that we have no sense of responsibility for the student community. We are the first institution across India who, during the time of pandemic, started the most popular optional PSIR complimentary, totally free of cost, and completed the entire syllabus. And we are the only institution who did this and then never took away the videos. We never put the videos down. For last 2 years, they are on our YouTube, and students are still watching them and taking benefit of it. We did not just completed the syllabus, right, through the lectures, live lectures or recorded lectures. We even shared the entire study material complimentary in our Telegram group. So my humble submission to all you dear students is join the Telegram as well as YouTube channel, and you will get a constant support to the maximum possible extent which is possible for anyone. We love to do this for our students, right? So do join the Telegram and the YouTube channel. Now, friends, if I start talking about the sources that we usually refer to, that yes, these are some of the sources. So this is the most popular source, the Hindu. All of us understand that yes, Hindu is to be read. Hindu is very important. The Express, right? Then there is a very popular magazine, Down to Earth, from which you can get much of the important information for your mains answer writing in geography and environment. Then we have Kurukshetra, Yojana, World Focus. This is a magazine for India foreign policy, international relations. This is for government initiative schemes, policies, and whatnot. Kurukshetra about agriculture. You get a lot of information in agriculture related news. And then PIB. So we have Hindu, we have PIB, Down to Earth, Kurukshetra, World Focus, Yojana, and Express. These are the 7 sources. Now, if you are preparing for this exam and you are forced to study all these 7 sources yourself, it becomes a little difficult. I would not say little difficult. It becomes genuinely very difficult for all of us to compile all these 7 sources on all 7 days of a week for about 1-2 years till the time we appear and clear the exam. So I will give you a plan. I will give you a strategy in a while from now that how you can, without making all the effort yourself, get all these study material in one place or at one place from where then you can compile your own notes, and not just the current affair. I will give you a plan that how you will use these sources in one such way that your static and current part, it comes together. It must be consolidated. I cannot do it like this now, that while I have to study my polity, I will read from one notebook, and to cover the current affairs of polity, I will refer to another notebook, or I have somewhere else, I have put some papers at or some articles at a separate place, and then I will open up 2 different sources. No, I will not be doing anything as silly as this. I will be compiling my notes in one such way that whatever I have to revise, I will revise it from one source only, that is my own notes. So having said this, after telling you these 7 sources, let's first have a look at some of the important things that have been covered through these 7 sources. And trust me, if anyone very intelligently, very diligently follow these sources, at least 3.5 hours, 3.5 hours, this is bare minimum required. People need to follow these sources for at least 1.5-2 years. And here I would like to take one more thing, like I would like to discuss one more thing with all of you, and it is, many students many a time come and ask me a very basic question: sir, for how long a period of like a span of time that we need to prepare the current affairs? For example, if somebody is to appear for this exam, let's say in 2025, that means 3 years from hence or 4 years from hence, somebody wants to appear for this exam. So I hope you understand that person perhaps is like the student who has just completed his 12th class and going into his first year of graduation, undergraduation course. And such a student is now thinking about preparing for IAS. So obviously a natural question in the mind of such a student is, sir, from when should I start current affairs? I will ask you a very simple question. After asking that question, I will open the chat box for all of you to tell me, do you agree? Do you understand? And do you now realize that what I'm saying is how relevant it is? So friends, I am one candidate who is to give exam in 2023, right? Then there is another student, let's say it is Radhika Bhanu, who is to give exam, let's say in 2024. Then there is Dishant, who is to give exam in 2025. So I am a student who is to give exam in 23, Radhika is to give it in 2024, and Dishant is to give in 2025. So friends, if today there is a news that the particular article of the Constitution is being amended, it is in news today, it has not been amended, the process to amend that article has started today, right? For me, it is current affairs. For me, it is current affairs. Tomorrow, the next year, the parliament passes the bill, the joint committee is appointed, then after appointment of the joint committee, a joint sitting of the parliament is also done, and then the bill is passed and a new law has been made or a new article has been incorporated in the constitution. It is important next year as well. Now that in these 2 years, first the procedure for amendment started, the article or the issue remained in news. Next year, because it was passed, it is still in news. Now, if it is not current affair, don't you think it is part of the static syllabus? They may ask you a question on that same thing, na? Because it has become a part of the static syllabus. So what are we waiting for? Why we keep waiting that we will decide that on one day we will draw a line that from here we will start our current affairs and here we will end? No, it is not the way. The day you decide that I want to prepare for IAS, the day you decide that I want to become an IAS, and if you are now in your first year of your undergrad course, this is the day that you must start preparing your current affairs. Don't wait for any other time, because this is the best time. Whatsoever you start reading today, it is current today, but by the time you will be appearing for the exam 2 years, 3 years, or even 4 years hence, it may be part of that static syllabus on which a question can anytime be asked, right? So I am opening the chat box. Please let me know, could I make you understand the importance of starting current affairs at the very initial stage? The chat box is open, guys. Very nice. Those who write no are the ones who come to attend these sessions only to write no, but not to acknowledge the fact that someone is helping them to understand the importance of the things. And for more than a reason, they write no, because they have already decided that they can at best be a failure in life and they have nothing, right? Yes. How to remember this? That is why I was telling you that the moment you start preparing for this exam, start reading them. Now let's take an example, and you will again agree with me to this to a very large extent if you are a sincere candidate. Today I started reading about this particular article of the constitution which is proposed to be amended. I started reading about it today. This was my first kind of interaction with that article. I started understanding it in a proper way. Now that I have started understanding it for the first time, I may not be able to completely understand, appreciate, or remember it for a long time. But when I keep reading about it, that the same article, the same bill, the same news, I keep reading about it for a constant, like in a constant manner for a longer span of time. Today it was in news because the bill was proposed. It has not yet been introduced. After a month or two, it has been introduced. Then it is being debated upon in the parliament. Then it is being passed. Then after being passed, it is now added to the constitution. After being added to the constitution, now people are debating over it. There are editorials in the newspaper that how much better it will help the Indian political system to evolve or Indian administration to evolve. What are the shortcomings in it? So once I do this exercise over a span of 18 months, 20 months, 24 months, or 30 months, now don't you think that because you had been regularly following it, now you will not forget it? You understand that why it was brought, what were the aims and the objectives behind the introduction of this amendment or making of this amendment, and then what purpose did it serve, to what an extent it is successful, to what an extent it failed, and what more can be done, the way forward itself. So I once again open the chat box. Tell me, do you agree to this now? Because somebody was asking how to remember it. So isn't it the way to remember the things for a longer time? You know what we expect out of us, that we read a news once and after 3 years we should remember it. How can we remember if we are not constantly following it, right? So that's one of the easiest ways to remember the things. Somebody has written a question, so let me see if it is worth answering, sir. But sir, how can we understand it without covering static part? That's what I was trying to tell everyone today in this session. This is my one of the most humble submission in this class, that when we think about IAS, we have to start two things together, the static as well as the current affair part. Now to understand the static, The first step is always read the basic NCERT books from class 6 onwards. So while you start reading, you become familiar with the basic concepts, and then you read the newspaper and you become familiar with why they are in news today. So things become much easier for you. They become really, really enjoyable. And when we just try to, ignore one and try to do the other, the entire sheen, the entire, glamour is lost. And then we get bored with the preparation. Then we start saying, this is one of the toughest preparation. This is not possible. This is that, and that is it. So guys, we have to understand that when we start preparing for UPSC, the two things run parallel, the basics and the current. Then we build on them the advance of the basics and the analysis of the current, and then we combine them. And this way we create that edifice which ensures that success belongs to us and we belong to administrative services. This is the way we need to do it, right? So after talking about these 7 sources, let's quickly have a look at the type of questions asked and the sources from which these have been asked in the recent past. So if I look at the previous prelim exam 2021, there was a question on Global Ocean Commission grants licenses for seabed exploration and mining in international waters. India has received licenses for seabed mineral exploration in international waters, and rare earth minerals are present on the seafloor in international waters. So if I look at 16th June 2021, 16th June 2021, PIB is the source. There was a new cabinet approves deep ocean mission, and this question has come from PIB directly, right? If you read this piece, you will get the right answer only and only from a single source, that is PIB. Fine. This is one example, right? One example from a direct question in 2021 from PIB. Let's have another example. The same 2021 prelim exam, right? The question is, with reference to palm oil, consider the following statements. The palm oil tree is native to Southeast Asia. The palm oil is raw material for some industries producing lipsticks and perfumes. The palm oil can be used to produce biodiesel. The source again is PIB. And in PIB, we will talk about something like cabinet approves implementation of national mission on edible oils, oil palm. And then when you read it, I have just given you a snapshot of the PIB. Otherwise, it was in detail there. This is a link otherwise. And in case you want, I will share this PPT in the same Telegram group. Akshay sir, please once again share that Telegram group and YouTube channel links so that the students who have still not joined, they can join them, right? So I will share this PPT for your better analysis and understanding of the things as they are required to be, right? So by joining this YouTube and Telegram group, you are promised by the team Raj IAS that yes, we will stand in support with you through and through your preparation, and that too as a part of our corporate social responsibility, asking no money either for YouTube videos or for the notes, the content shared in our Telegram channel, right? So 2 questions directly. These are just few examples out of those 27 questions from currents. These are just few examples to make you understand that yes, there were 2 direct questions from PIB. Now let's move ahead and see another question again from 2021, right? The recent paper. So there was a question, consider the following statements. The United Nations Capital Development Fund, UNCDF, and the Arbor Day Foundation have recently recognized Hyderabad as 2023 City of the World, right? Then Hyderabad was selected for the recognition for a year following its commitment to grow and maintain the urban forests. So which of the following statements are correct? So friends, this was a direct question from Hindu. In Hindu, Hyderabad, you type this link, I will share this article. When you type it, you will find that yes, exactly the same lines were there in the Hindu newspaper from which UPSC crafted a question, right? So we have 2 questions from PIB. This question was from, just a moment, friends. What I've opened here. All right. So will you go? Will you help me with the new question, friend? Just a moment, friends. I will start it. All right. So this is third question. Now we will move on to the fourth question, which is not opening because of some technical snag here with me in my slide. So let me start it from the very start. So we were to go on the fourth question. Yes, here it is, the fourth question, friends. Now, when we talk about this fourth question, it is at the national level, which ministry is the nodal agency to ensure effective implementation of the Scheduled Tribes and Other Traditional Forest Dwellers Recognition of Foreign Rights Act 2006? Now, look at this. In 2022, they are talking about an act passed in 2006. So I hope this gives a very clear idea that static and current are always together. But why it was asked, 2006 Act was asked, it was again covered in Hindu this year only, right? It was on 3rd March 2019 that there was an article, what is Forest Rights Act, right? There was an article in Hindu in 2019 and the question came in 2022. That means you have to prepare current affairs for 3 to 4 years and then they become part of current as well as static and help you easily crack the questions in the exam. It is a misnomer that you prepare 1 year of current affairs. It is absolutely a misnomer, right? It was a way of preparing when we were preparing 20-25 years ago. Over the span of time, the things have changed. The things have dramatically changed. Now it is not that prepare a current affair for 1 year and you are going to clear the exam. No, it is a myth. You have to be very wise. You have to be very smart. You have to work very smart. You have to prepare the current affair diligently for at least 3 to 4 years. Only then it becomes easier for you to have a knack over this exam. So continuing with this, we have 2 questions from PIB, 2 questions from Hindu. Let's have a look at this now. The term ACE2 is talked about in the context of genes or development of India's own satellite and things like that. Friends, it was in Indian Express, right? It was explained in Indian Express. New research, besides initiating infection, coronavirus spike protein has key role in illness. So it was directly from this article of the Indian Express, right? So we have 2 questions from Hindu, 2 questions from that Hindu, 2 questions from PIB, 1 from Express. And now we talk about mains to give you an idea that what sources are there in mains. So in mains 2021, which has recently been concluded, what is this? In mains 2021, there was a question, how do the melting of Arctic ice and glaciers of the Antarctic differently affect the weather pattern and human activities on Earth? Explain. This was in paper on GS1. Now we have this Down to Earth magazine. I was referring to Down to Earth magazine, right? Then there was an article, study shows how Arctic sea ice loss accelerate permafrost thaw. From this article, this question was made and the answer was hidden within this article. This is 1 question in mains from the source I was referring to. Now look at this. Examine the role of gig economy in the process of empowerment of women in India, right? Mains 2021, a question in the recent exam. This is talking about gig economy and process for empowerment of women in India. The Hindu business line, there was an article in December 2020, India's gig workforce is on the ascent. So friends, it is about Hindu business line, it is about Down to Earth, it is about all these sources. I hope with this explanation, with these examples, all of you would agree that yes, all these sources are important and they have to be followed. Now we need to understand that how we have to follow these sources and make our notes by not investing a very long time every day, spending only on current affairs and not like at the cost of, we can't afford to do all this at the cost of the static part, optional, essay paper and everything. So the chat box is open here. In case anyone wants to ask anything, you can type it in the chat box. Beta, if you are in 10th class, please go and play. It's a lovely Sunday. Go and play. I told you before your 12th class, there is no need to bother about IAS. Static part is history, polity, economy, geography. Yes, it is also beneficial for your NDA exam. All right. So having explained all this to you, now let us have another look at a question, third question in mains, which came from Yojana magazine, right? So how and to what extent would micro irrigation help in solving India's water crisis? So there was this article in March 2021 in Yojana magazine, strengthening the agriculture sector by Dr. Jagdeep Saxena. The question came from it. The answer is hidden in the same article, right? So when I said Yojana, Kurukshetra, Down to Earth, Hindu, Express, PIB, now I have given you ample proof and evidence to prove the point that yes, all these sources are very important, very crucial. They are very, very relevant. We cannot ignore them. So now is the question, how to study them all? How to study them all? Now, when we need to study all these sources together and each source individually yourself, obviously it will be a very time consuming thing and you cannot complete it. You cannot do this wonder in 1.5 hours. Now, how to do it? So friends, we made you join this Telegram channel, this Telegram group and YouTube channel. Now, let me tell you what all we will be providing you totally and totally free of cost, right? Let me explain this to you. A very basic thing for all of you to understand. Every morning, we will give you a daily gist of PIB, Hindu, and Express. Daily gist, 6 days a week, right? Only on Sundays we take a break, but on every Monday we cover the Sunday news too, right? So PIB, Hindu, and Express. 3 sources we will cover in about 9 to 10 pages. But in these 9 to 10 pages, we will be covering the things from pre-perspective as well as from mains perspective, right? Mains perspective is through editorials more prominently. We will be covering the editorials from Hindu and Express, both the newspapers. And for pre, we will be covering all these 3 sources. Now, within these 9 to 10 pages, we will also provide you 5 MCQs with explanation. And trust me, all this will come totally complimentary, no charges for this. In case you still have not joined the Telegram and the YouTube channel, I hope now it is more worth to join it because you will get a very organized way of information, totally free of cost for your help in this preparation to make it easier, more meaningful, and less taxing for you, right? So those who have still not joined must join it now. So 5 MCQs and 2 main specific questions for you to write your answers, practice your answer writing. So within 9 to 10 pages, you will get complete analysis of PIB, Hindu, Express from pre-perspective as well as from mains perspective. You will get 5 MCQs with explanation and 2 main specific questions for your answer writing practice every day, 6 days a week. Now, every Friday, we will then give you weekly gist. Now, when it was daily, it was like simple news going on. Now, let's take an example that on day 1 in the week, on given Monday, there was a news that India-China representatives are going to hold talks to resolve the boundary dispute on Thursday, right? On Monday, there was a news that on Thursday, India-China representatives will sit and try to resolve the boundary dispute in Ladakh region or in Arunachal region, wherever it is. Fine. So there will be a news and this will be covered in our daily analysis. Let's say when on Thursday they meet, on Friday again there is a news. Now we will again write the same thing that the Indian and the Chinese representatives sat. They were to discuss 3 or 4 things, but they could only discuss 2 things. Out of these 2 things, 1 thing was resolved, 1 is still pending, and other 2 were not taken up, and things like that. Fine. Now, when we make the weekly compilation, the 2 news, which one came on Monday and the other came on Friday, now they 2 will come together and you will get the weekly analysis. So while bringing the 2 things together, we are giving you 2 benefits. 1, this is your first revision of what you have read in the previous week. Now, at the end of the week, you can revise it. Why we are giving it on Friday? So that on Saturday and Sunday, you can spend more time to read these compilations and take benefit out of them. One is that, yes, you will revise. 2, We will summarize it for you. Instead of you wasting the time on making summaries, we will summarize it for you. And that too under proper heads, under proper headings. Headings like international relation news, India foreign policy specific news, economy related news, environment related news, internal security related news. So there will be proper paraphrasing, proper headings, and under them there will be news. And that too in a proper perspective, whether it is for pre or for mains, to keep the two things separate at the end of the week. To keep the two things separate, we will provide you weekly compilation separately for pre and a weekly compilation separately for the editorials for your mains answer writing or your essay writing. Fine. So you get daily, and then Fridays you get weekly. Then within first 3 days of the end of the month, like if we are talking about January now, so by 3rd of February you will get the monthly gist of current affairs. If the weekly gist was your first revision, you read it daily, it was your first reading. Weekly was your first revision, the monthly will be your second revision. And again it will be separate gist for pre and a separate gist for mains out of the editorials, so that your mains GS as well as essay paper is taken care of and your pre is also taken care of, right? And at the end of the month, we will also give you 100 questions, MCQs for your practice. 100 MCQs for your practice. Then after 3 months, we will again club the monthly compilations and make it quarterly gist. Quarterly gist will give you the chance for third revision of your current affairs. You are not making notes, you are getting ready-made notes, that too with proper headings, that too with proper summarizing, right? We will summarize it for you so that you are not to waste time on even making the summaries. Then such two quarterly gist will make it our half yearly gist. This will be your fourth revision, and such two half yearly gists will come as your annual gist, which will be your fifth revision. And this you get in the first week of January. Let's say if it is 2022 gist, you will get in the first week of January 2023. And if you are to appear for IAS exam in 2023 June, you still have that 4.5 months left with you. In these 4.5 months, this annual gist can be read at least 5 more times. That means you read it daily. There were 5 revisions in the shape of weekly, monthly, quarterly, half yearly, and then the yearly gist. And then you made 5 more revisions. 10 revisions of your current affairs within 1 year. We make it possible for you. Along with this, we will provide you monthly summaries of what all? Remember, Yojana, Kurukshetra, Down to Earth magazines. We will provide you monthly summaries of all the 3 magazines in not more than 5 pages each, so that you can also read them. Now your job starts that when you read these monthly summaries of the magazines, please do a small thing, a very small thing. If there is a news on agriculture here, and in your monthly magazine, monthly current affair gist, there is a news on agriculture, but this information is not written there, just add it there. Just add it there. You have brought your Yojana within your monthly compilation. If this month there was nothing in Yojana related to agriculture, after 3 months, if there is anything in Yojana that relates to agriculture, write it in your quarterly gist. If in 3, 4, 5 months there is nothing on agriculture, then if it is there, you can put it in your half yearly compilation. This is the only thing that you need to do. And I hope now you understand, reading 9 to 10 pages every day, then revising it on the weekend, then again revising it on the month end, again revising it after 3 months, 6 months, and annually. Meanwhile, adding things at the end of every month to it, you will never forget even a single fact that you have read 10 to 12 times within 1 year. How will you ever forget it? And now I hope you understand, when you start doing it, it will not take more than 1.5 hours on daily basis, that you are reading all the sources, you are compiling them, you are trying to practice MCQs. Yes, answer writing is separate. If you write 2 answers every day, you need another 20 minutes. So 1.5 hours of these notes and 20 minutes for your answer writing. In less than 2 hours, you will not only complete all the 7 sources, you will also have time to solve MCQs, current affair based, as well as write main specific answer for your answer writing practice. Now I open the chat box. Tell me, do you understand and do you appreciate all the effort that we are going to make for you, all of it for free of cost? And this is not the end of the story. This is not the end of the story, because we have few more things for you. Along with this, Akshay sir, please once again share that Telegram and YouTube channel links, those who are still not joined, so that they can also join this. Akshay sir will be here in a while and he will share it, right? So while you will be getting a chance, he has already shared it. He was here only. Thank you very much, Akshay sir, being so prompt. So friends, on this Telegram channel, you will get all this information. Besides it, I will keep sharing many important facts and many important pieces of information from various sources, the government reports, the policies, the programs, the initiatives, the Adhika Amrit Mahotsav and whatnot. But again, there are few students who think that reading the Hindu newspaper itself is very important. I give them an idea. For next 7-8 days, for next 1 week, do a thing. You are a beginner, you have time, you can experiment, so that you must be doubly sure. So how you can do this? Read Hindu newspaper first, make your own notes, then read our compilations. And if within 1 week you realize that whatever was important has already been covered, then you can leave the Hindu newspaper. But when you start reading this, we give you another benefit. All the editorials that come in the Hindu as well as Express, Hindu and Express, all the editorials that come in these newspapers, which are relevant for our exam, right? The most important thing here is to know what is to be read and what is not to be read. When you know that this is not to be read, you stop wasting your time, so that we can save your time, we can save your effort, we can save your energy. What we do, all the important relevant articles or editorials, we highlight them. Not just highlight them, we tell us their relevance, that it is relevant for paper 1 or 2 or essay or pre or mains. And then if possible, we make another main specific question for you to practice on that particular article. And these highlighted editorials every morning, including Sundays, we share in our Telegram group. So that is why joining this Telegram group will serve a lot of purpose. It will make a lot of sense to help you prepare for this exam with much ease. So this Telegram group, in which we share all these things totally free of cost, and we've been doing it for last so many years now. This is for ease of preparing for IAS. And we stand committed for this ease for you. On the YouTube channel, we will give you a number of videos on current and static things. Number of videos, again, complimentary. But now comes the time someone asked the question, the most relevant question at the very start. After explaining this fact, then I will be opening the chat box, as well as I will be interacting with some of the students for them to ask specific questions to me by taking mic, right? They can then interact and talk to me. And then towards the end, we will conclude the session and you will get your gift if you have joined the Telegram group. So you will get that 1 year 2021 complete year summary in about 365 pages, right? So friends, one thing is very important, that statics are the roots on which the current affairs grow like fruits, right? So if the static is the cake, the current affairs are the cherries on the cake. So we can only enjoy these cherries if the cake is there, right? So how to prepare this cake? To prepare this cake, there are stages. There are layers of this cake on which you have to put the cherries like this. So the first base of the cake is your NCERTs. Why we need NCERTs? So that at least we are familiar with the basic terminology, with the basic things, the facts, the names, the terms, we are familiar with them, right? Then the advanced books. advanced books. Like let's take an example. I read Polity NCERT 6 to 12, and then I read Lakshmi Kant, and then I added some value added sources. Value added sources are like a book written by Pratap Bhanu Mehta sir, right? And then I add current affair notes to it. Now this is the way UPSC exam has to be prepared. So trust me, start making the cake and start gathering your cherries together. Don't delay it. Don't delay it at all. And even if you are aiming for 2025, you must start today. You must start today. I give you a very small example, a very important story to be learned as a lesson today. I was talking to somebody and I was trying to make that person understand this nature, our mother nature. Let's believe that we are living in that stone age, early man's time, right? From that time onwards till date, let's take an example. On this planet Earth, there is so much of flora and fauna. There is so much of resources available, right? Be it mineral wealth, be it food, anything and everything, it is already available. Fine. What is required to get it? What is required to get it? You know, one, knowledge. I must know that this plant is edible or not. I must know that whether I can consume saffron or not. Saffron was growing naturally. It is not a man-made thing, na? Be it saffron, be it walnut, be it cashew, be it anything, grapes, apples, everything is natural. Fine. So one is knowledge. Can I consume it or not? Two is the courage, the hard work to go to the different place, to go to different places, to know the different places, to find the different resources and then get them for you. Now that is nature's message for the mankind. In every age, for every achievement, you need to have two things, knowledge and hard work. If you are ready to acquire knowledge through your hard work, nothing is impossible. The man living in the Stone Age today talks about the space age. So the same man evolved, grew by sheer hard work and knowledge and made technology possible and an alternative to the nature too. Now, if you are ready for that hard work to acquire knowledge, then who can stop you from dreaming big? You can dream as big as you are ready to put your efforts to. Nobody can be, a failure in life if he has that determination, and nobody can be a success without having that determination, that, commitment for hard work to become knowledgeable. So the quest here is become knowledgeable. Do not try to just please someone, impress someone. Try to impress your own self. Become knowledgeable for yourself. Don't try to be knowledgeable for just an exam. There are multiple exams, friends. You don't even know that there are hundreds of such exams that can get you very good jobs. You know why? Because you have not made any efforts to understand, to know that what more options you can have in life. All right. So with this, I open the chat box for you now to ask your doubts, and you can also raise your hands. I will first put down, I think I have to close the chat box, because if I open the chat box, everyone will just spam the chat box. It will not be, I will not be able to read the things in such a haste. So I am once again putting all the hands down. Please raise your hands only if you have genuine, authentic doubts. Let's not waste each other's time. So I will be starting with Yash. Yes, Yash, please tell me what is your question. Yash, please tell me.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Yash.
Sir, it is necessary to read financial express paper for UPSC preparation.
I have told you, you can just read our notes that we will share free of cost every day.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
All right. Reha.
Hello, sir.
Hello, beta. Tell me.
So, how to cover past 3 to 4 years of current affairs?
हाँ जी बेटा, ऐसा है, अभी मैंने क्या समझाया आपको? What did I explain? The simple fact is, what was current at that time has now become a part of the static.
Yes, sir.
So you will cover it by any way. In any way you will cover it. Don't worry.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
All right. What is the name? Prakti Kumari.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Hi, good evening.
So basically, I have doubt that if any concept is there, like any current affair issue is there,
Yes.
how to analyze that concept after reading the Raj Malhotra's current affairs compilation. After that, how to analyze and write my answer writing.
Okay. At this point of time, let me tell you another thing, guys. Let me tell you another thing, a very small thing. We run NCRT courses, very particular NCRT courses. In these NCRT courses, we cover 6th to 12th class old and new NCRTs. Where there is need, we cover Tamil Nadu board books as well. For example, I'm talking about Chol administration or Pallava temple architecture. I will get good amount of information from old and new NCRTs, but there are many facts that will be added through Tamil Nadu board books. And I've seen in the past paper that direct questions have been made from Tamil Nadu books, but then we have to understand for which particular topic we have to refer to them. We just cannot like go and blatantly take up all the Tamil Nadu board books and then start reading and making notes. No, right? Then there is National Institute of Open School, right? This is another very important source to add on to our NCRTs. So what we do in this NCRT course, we cover 6th to 12th old new NCRTs, where required Tamil Nadu board books and where required NIOS things. Now, when we take this NCRT course of 6th to 12th class, we do it in a very integrated manner. We just do not do it in a haphazard manner. What I mean by integrated manner, if I am to talk about Harappa, right? I'm doing ancient India, I'm doing Harappa. I will pick up the 6th class book of our past part 1 and I will read the chapter of Harappa from class 6. Then I will pick up 12th class themes in Indian history part 1. I will read the chapter on Harappa. Then I will pick up the 11th class book of fine arts in which there is art and architecture of Harappan civilization. I will read 3 chapters together and make one concise note in which all 3 things have been brought at one place. If there is anything relevant for Harappa in Tamil Nadu book, we will bring it here, though it is nothing important here. If there is something important in NOIS, which is there, we will bring it here itself. So when we will make this note of Harappa, all sources at one place, we will make a PDF note of this, which we will share with our students who subscribe to this course. Once you get this note of Harappa, in this Harappa note, there will be a news like Dholavira is a very important site in Gujarat. And then in the newspaper, you will read that Dholavira got UNESCO heritage status. Now, instead of making a new note, open your NCRT notes. When you read about Dholavira, whatsoever is in news, add it here only, right? Put a sticker on this note and write few important current affair facts at the same place. Your analyses are done. This NCRT course is a 75 days course. 75 days live class, 5 to 8 p.m. 5 to 8 p.m. Right? Now, if it is 5 to 8 p.m. class, Monday to Saturday, every Sunday we take a test of your MCQs of the topics covered in the class. Let's say week 1, we completed ancient medieval history. So we will take a test of ancient medieval history. Week 2, we covered modern history. We will take a test on Sunday on modern history, so that what you have been taught, what you have been made to understand, to what an extent now you are comfortable, you can immediately judge it, right? So we will cover all these NCRTs of history, polity, economy, geography, science and tech part from 6th to 10th class NCRTs. Then we will cover world history. We will cover international relations. We will cover internal security. We will cover ethics part from 11th and 12th psychology NCRTs, right? It is not for optional. It is for paper 4. We will refer to sociology NCRTs as well to cover our society part, 11th and 12th sociology books to cover our society part. We will also cover disaster management. It is one of the most comprehensive courses ever prepared for NCRT. Most comprehensive. No other institution can claim this, that such a comprehensive course has been designed. So what will happen in this NCRT course? In this NCRT course, there are going to be live classes for all these subjects, and with our expertise we will finish the entire syllabus in 75 days. Every time we call it 75 days, but it takes 80 to 82 days to be very precise, at times 84 days, keeping it a weekly affair, 12-week kind of thing, right? So 75 days is the kind of classes, other are holidays. Now when the live classes are going on, you can miss a class or you need to revise it, so you get the recorded class too on our portal. The live classes are on Zoom and the recorded classes are on our own portal, Raj Malhotra IAS portal, that you have to download. It is on both iOS as well as on Android. So once you download our app, you get access to our recorded lectures. We give you your username, password. Fine. And these recorded lectures remain with you for another 75 days. After the end of the classes of 75 days, for more 75 days, for another 75 days, you get access to these classes, so that in case you want to revise it, you can revise it. That means for 150 days, we give you access to this course, which means 5 months. In these 5 months, you have not only completed all the NCERTs of history, polity, economy, geography, science, society, and psychology, so that you cover most comprehensively the entire syllabus in a very basic manner. You get time to revise, you get test, and we give you PDF notes. PDF notes, right? All this we have placed for 7,500 rupees, including the 18% GST. GST is included in it. But whenever we offer this course, we always give 1 day window to all the students to get this same course only and only in 5,900 rupees. So today you are given this opportunity. We are starting fresh batch tomorrow, Monday, 5 to 8 p.m. Right? There is 5 to 8 p.m. class. We are starting tomorrow. Those who enroll for this course today, they will get it for 5,900 rupees. All your NCERTs will be covered. You will be empowered to understand that how you have to link these NCERTs with current affairs, and your entire burden is over. If you are in first year, this is the best time to start. If you are in second year, this is the appropriate time to start. If you are in third year, you are little late, but not so late, must start it. If you have already completed your graduation, please talk to me once and then enroll for this course. I will request Akshay sir to please share the payment link of this 5,900 rupees, so that the students who want to enroll for it at a discounted rate can get the opportunity. And Akshay sir has already shared the payment link. And every time when we start this course, we get such a huge response that yes, we get almost 200 plus admissions within 1 day, and we keep 250 seats in this course. So students, this is your opportunity. If you want to avail it, if you want to prepare, if you want to start your preparation for IAS with full confidence, with proper guidance, with proper mentorship, where I will be helping you not just with these NCERTs or current affairs. I will be talking to each of the students who will enroll in the course to help them decide what optional they should choose, how they should prepare their optional, at what time they should start doing what, how they complete their syllabus, how they start their test series, and everything. Individually with each one, I will stand committed. The link and the description has been shared in the Telegram group as well. It will be shared in the Telegram group as well. Those who are interested must not miss this opportunity. This will give you a very strong foundation for your not just IAS exam. If you are aiming for CDS, if you are aiming for NDA, if you are aiming for your CAPF, if you are aiming for banking exams, whichever exam you think about, this course is like a well-crafted, well-designed, well-articulated course for every competitive exam. So sincere students, genuine students must not get this course slip through their hands. You must grab it tightly and enroll. It is available for 5,900 only and only up to midnight today. Akshay sir, after midnight, we will change the link and it will be for 7,500. Ria, now anything else you want to ask? Rathod, you want to ask anything?
No, sir. Thank you.
Great. Next, I am giving mic to, who is the next student? Vanshika Sharma. Yes, Vanshika.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, about the current affair curriculum you discussed about, so are you saying that we can substitute it for newspaper reading, like daily newspaper paper reading? Of course, the opinion page, whatever articles you're going to tell us, we're going to read that. But apart from that, or whatever
Yes, you can. That's what I said, na. Don't trust me blindly. What you can do is for first 1 week, try do it like this, that read it for 7 days, the newspaper and our compilation, compare it yourself. And if you find that, yes, it is worth the thing, then go ahead and read it.
Okay, thank you.
Right? Don't trust everyone like this. First, see that whether they are able to win your trust or not, and then go ahead with it. Okay,
Sure.
next is Radhika. Yes, Radhika, please tell me.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, I have completed my graduation.
Wonderful.
And I have started my UPSC preparation right from June 2021.
Okay.
But only after watching one of your videos for NCRT preparation in your YouTube channel, I started preparing for right from 6th standard NCRT.
Great.
Uh,
And just a moment, I have shared that 1 year compilation as I promised at the start of the session in our Telegram group, right? The entire 2021 has already been shared in the current Telegram group. Hanji, please tell me, Radhika.
Sir, if it, I just want to know if it will be okay if I join the foundation course which you explained now.
Yes, it is. It is like a wonderful thing if you started today. If you are aiming for 2023, must start
Yes,
today
sir.
itself. If you are aiming for 2024, that's good.
I'm aiming for 2023, sir.
Start it right now. You should be the 11th student to pay the fees because already 10 students have paid the fees.
Okay, sir.
Right? Radhika must be the 11th. MD Anas. Yes, Anas. Please tell me. Muhammad Anas.
Yes, sir. Good morning,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Morning.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. It's all right. Anything. Morning, evening, that's all right.
Sir, I'm in a first year.
Okay.
I want to purchase your
NCRT batch.
yeah.
There is a link. Akshay sir, please share it once again for the students' convenience. You can enroll from this link.
Okay, sir.
All right. Ji. Garima, please tell me, Garima, what you want to ask. Guys, I can only ensure you one thing. Just a moment, Garima. This course is like such a wonderful course that we have already taught more than 5,000 students all over India. We have students from Andhra, Karnataka, Telangana, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Kashmir, Madhya Pradesh, Jharkhand, and even from Rajasthan and Gujarat. And this course has given students so much of faith, so much of confidence in themselves that yes, many students have sent messages to me that if not IAS initially, in many other competitive exams, they could easily sail through. You can go and check in the Telegram group. So many students have sent messages. I have shared the screenshots in my Telegram that students cleared this exam, Naib Tahsildar, Kanun Go, Patwari, this exam, CAPF, excise inspector, income tax inspector, ITO, some number of exams. So this course is a wonderful course to start with. Yes, Garima, the train is telling you to speak now.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, I want to ask, what is your fee structure for PSIR? Optional?
PSIR is there free, complimentary. You can watch it on YouTube.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
All right. Next is Ritik Mishra. Yes, Ritik ji, please tell me. 18 students so far have paid the fees. 18 students. Yes, Ritik.
Sir, I want to ask one question.
Yes.
I am in first semester of BCom honors with the regular college.
Okay.
How can I start this?
Start with this course. It will only take 3 hours every day. And trust me, we all can spare these 3 hours every day. We all can spare for our dream. All right.
But sir,
yeah, your voice is cracking. I'm going to write my mobile number on the board. Whosoever is not able to talk to me, they can send me a WhatsApp message on this number and I will promptly reply to them. This is my mobile number. It's 9814711661. 9814711661. This is my personal mobile number. But trust me, I will not pick up any call. I'm not able to talk to everyone because I have so many students already enrolled in my courses that I have to give priority to my enrolled students. But in case you need any help, you are more than welcome to send a WhatsApp message and I will promptly reply. 23 admissions already confirmed. 23 admissions already confirmed. Such a wonderful response, guys. Great. So Ritik, you please send me a message on my WhatsApp number, right? And meanwhile, I am giving mic to Pooja Singh. Yes, Pooja, please tell me. Pooja Singh. Adhi, what is the name? Adhived. Yes. Adhinived. Pooja or Adhinived, if you have any question, please switch on your mic or I will then disable your mics and give it to the next candidate.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Pooja, you have to wait now. Just wait for a second. Adhinived, please tell me.
Sir, I belong to Kerala.
All right.
Sir, is this lectures are in Hindi or English?
What I have been speaking throughout the session?
English, sir.
So why this question even?
Sir, because when I trying to join some institute in other parts of the country, I want to choose because I didn't know Hindi, so I just asked.
We speak 90% of English in the classes, only 10% of Hindi, just to explain to some of the students who are not very comfortable with English. And I hope that is not a crime.
Okay, sir. I will try to join.
All right. Best of luck. You will be now 29th student if you join. Pooja.
Yes. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Ji.
Sir, I'm from Bihar and I'm in first year. I want to appear for UPSC exam. So will this be helpful for me?
Obviously, 100%, more than 100%. Already few of our students have cleared many state service exams like Punjab, Haryana, Himachal, Rajasthan, even Bihar. We have a student who cleared the exam.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right. Best of luck. 31 admissions already confirmed. Sandeep Yadav. Yes, Sandeep.
हेलो
यस इतना गुस्सा संदीप
नो नो सर
हाँ बताओ
हेलो
yes
sir, I am from Thane, Maharashtra.
Okay
Sir, I am aiming 2022 pre-exam. Sir, I have already covered our almost 70% syllabus twice, but sir, if I am going to solve the previous year questions, I am facing more problems in current affairs related questions, sir. Only current affair related question. So what should I do, sir?
Just read my 1 year compilation which I've just shared in the Telegram and give me a feedback on my WhatsApp number, right?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, once again share the Telegram link, please, sir.
Akshay sir, please share the Telegram link once again, please. See, he has already done it. All right.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Saroj Bansal. Yes, Saroj Bansal, please switch on your mic quickly.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, good evening, respected Raj Malhotra, sir.
Thank you, sir. Tell me.
Sir, first of all, I would like to say that your institute is one of the best institute in the country. And I salute to the corporate social responsibility done by your institute before the coronavirus
and we are doing very little.
pandemic.
Trust me, we are doing very little.
Before the pandemic and during the pandemic also, like you are sharing free compilation of current affairs in YouTube and Telegram. Thank you, sir.
Tell me, sir, how can I help you?
Yes, sir. Sir, I have one question regarding career choice. Sir, I want to ask that which is a better career option between judiciary PCS J exam and IAS exam, means provincial civil services judiciary exam.
I tell you something. If you are a student with a law as a subject,
sir, please, judiciary PCS J exam age limit is 35 years for general category and IS exam age limit is 32 years for general category.
Let me explain you something very basic. Yeah, let me explain you something simple. Let me explain you something simple, dear. Very simple, yes, right? So when you are preparing for IAS and you are a student of law, 3-year law or 5-year law?
No, sir, I am not a student of law. I have done a BTech in textile, fashion, and apparel engineering.
Then how are you aiming for judicial services? Judicial services are only for those who have done law.
No, as I have time, I can enroll in 3 years LLB.
Okay, then
I
enroll
can
in
give
3
that
years.
exam.
Then enroll in 3-year law, complete law, and then start thinking about judicial services. Meanwhile, you can always prepare for IAS. Try your luck in IAS. If you qualify, wonderful. Unfortunately, not. Meanwhile, you in 3 years complete your law and then start thinking about judicial services, right?
But still, which is a better career option between
No.
these two? If judiciary is a better career option,
both are very good. Both are very good. There is no denying the fact. If you get IAS first, you will not prepare for judicial services. If unfortunately you are not getting into IAS, then it is the second best thing to happen that you are into judicial services, right?
yes, sir. And sir, I would like to request your institute to make a video on top 5 best central government jobs in India at the present time.
Very good idea. Very good idea, and we will definitely come up with video very soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. Next is Akshay KP.
Yeah, first of all, good evening, sir.
Good evening, Ji.
I'm Akshay Premsai Baba from Tamil Nadu. I'm doing my second year, so college second year, BA Economics Honors.
All right.
Sir, first of all, I watched this. I attended so many webinars, so many programs about IAS. Actually, they will be giving only motivational speech and how to go push up programs only, sir. But this is the first ever program where you gave both the motivational as well as the for what purpose the video is created. So this is the first ever time I'm really inspired to go through IAS, sir.
Wonderful.
Yeah, actually, I'm very happy that I just get concept within this video. This is whenever I get idea about the whole current affairs. So,
if you join this NCRT course, you will stand so tall that you will be empowered enough, right?
Yeah. So even that I have to even the first thing is I request you to put a video on basic things. So like if I what is the things to boost
YouTube, you will go to my YouTube channel. You will get all the information that you are asking for.
Yeah, that means if I'm the fresher, I'm attending the first program now. What are the things that I get into mind?
Once if you join this course, that 5,900 rupees course that I've talked about today, in the first class we will be telling everything like that only. That how you have to start, how the syllabus is to be covered, how the notes are to be made, and everything will be covered in the class itself.
Yeah, I know it's a late time only. I'm doing my second year as within 4 to 5 months.
This is the best time to start. Trust me for that.
Yeah, sure. So like, then what is the time span to get cover the last year and you said no, the 3 to 4 years is best for UPSC.
I have already sent you 2021 current affair notes today. Read them in next 3 to 4 months. Along with it, start reading the current affairs from today. And you are in second year. You have to appear anywhere in 2024. So your 3 to 4 years are covered, right?
I'm sorry. Just now I just joined the Telegram link, but I didn't scroll it. So how is you have sent it through a picture or like notes you have prepared, sir?
Everything, notes and picture, everything.
Yeah. So the picture of the newspaper and with the notes you have shared it, sir.
Everything I'm telling you, just go and scroll it. You will find everything.
Yeah, sure, sir. Thank you.
All right, guys. Then with this, we call it an end to the day. And I have already shared my number in case anybody now wants to ask any question. You can send me a WhatsApp message. After a while, I will be replying to it. Meanwhile, thanks for such a fantastic response. 37 students paid fees within this time. Akshay sir, please once again share the payment link so that those who have missed, they can still join it. Akshay sir, please share the payment link. Here it is. So I hope by 12 tonight, we will have more than 200 admissions as it happens every time. So best of luck to all of you. In case I could not talk to you, please don't feel bad because I have shared my number and you can send a message to me and I will promptly reply there quickly. All right. Thank you. God bless you all. Keep your dreams intact. Keep working hard. Dreams do come true, but they take little bit of extra effort, little bit of extra commitment, and little bit of extra hard work. So don't shy, don't run away. Make your commitment, make it your day, Grab your opportunity, start today, and see how your dreams turn into a reality. With my best wishes to all you students, I say bye and see you in the NCERT classes tomorrow evening 5 p.m. God bless you all. Take care. Bye-bye.